Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. If you ever loved someone or you still love them and you guys have been dating and you want to break up with them, you might want to do it in person out of respect, yeah? But sometimes it's not convenient to break up with them in person. So what do? You allow the relationship to linger when it has served its purpose? Of course not. The most convenient thing to do in that case will be to break up with them over text. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you some tips on how to break up with someone over text. You don't want it to be awkward, do you? Well, that is why you need to sit around to the very end of this video. Have you subscribed to my channel already? If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe. You should also turn on the notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're ready for the show, I am ready, so let's dive into it. The first tip on how to break up with someone over text is to pick the right time. You don't want to break up with someone over text when they are in the middle of something very important. That would throw them off balance. It could ruin what they are doing. You've been dating this person for a while, so you should have an idea of their schedule. You should know what they are doing at different times. So you want to break up with them at a time when they are not doing anything serious. You don't want to ruin their life, do you? You just want to break up with them because the relationship is no longer working out for you. Things are not the way you wanted them to be. Yeah, not to destroy their life. So pick out the right time. Send that text when they are probably at home. If this person goes to work, you don't want to send that text while they are at work. It would ruin their day and they would be unable to concentrate in what they are doing. Okay, so you might want to wait until they are back home, then you can send the text. The timing is very important because if you send the text at a wrong time, it's going to cause a damage and they would end up blaming you for it. So it won't just be that you broke up with them, it will also be that you cost them something very important and you don't want to be held responsible for that, do you? The second tip on how to break up with someone over text is to choose your words carefully. You see, texts last for as long as you let them last. That person would have that text with them for the longest time, okay? Especially if they are not willing to let go, especially if they're not willing to let you out of their life just yet. So you need to be sure that you don't say anything that is so hurtful. You need to be sure that you don't say anything that is incriminating. You don't want that to be used as evidence against you anywhere. So you need to choose your words carefully, all right? If something wouldn't sound right to other people, if it wouldn't sound right to anyone reading it, don't say it, okay? That's why you are texting, that's why you are writing. You shouldn't be in a hurry to write and send that text. One of the benefits of texting or writing is that you're not in a hurry. You have all day to compose your text. You can edit it, you can proofread it, you can go over it again and again. As I said earlier, make sure you don't say anything incriminating. Make sure you don't say anything so hurtful, anything that they could use against you, anything that could make you look like a terrible person, all right? Be honest about it, but be wise, because if you let your emotions overwhelm you, you might just say things that you will regret later. Don't do that, okay? Choose your words carefully before you send the text. The third tip on how to break up with someone over text is to be firm but respectful. You see, the person you're sending the text to, your partner, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, might think it's just another text from you. If you are not firm, they might think you're just probably having a bad day and you guys will talk it over later. So you have to be firm. You need to let them know that you are serious, that This is not just another text from you, it is the text. And it might be the last text you would send to them. You need to state it out categorically, clearly, that this is over, you are done with the relationship. But while you're doing that, ensure that you are respectful. You don't want to be rude. You might not be in love with this person anymore. You might not feel anything for them anymore. But at some point, you probably did. So you should remember that, okay? Be polite, be respectful while you are keeping it real, while you are being firm. The whole idea is to ensure that they get the message and they take it seriously. But you don't want to insult them in the process. You don't want to belittle them. You don't want to do that because it could have a ripple effect. It could backfire and it could make you be that person that you don't want to be, all right? If you're breaking up with this person because they treated you badly, you don't want to be who they have been to you, okay? Just do it firmly, but keep it respectful, keep it polite, so that at the end of the day, you won't regret anything. The fourth tip on how to break up with someone over text is to state your reason for the breakup. Sometimes people call it quits without stating why. And it's not right because they leave the other party, the other person, guessing and making all sorts of assumptions. You're texting, so you have enough time to write. Again, as I said earlier, don't be in a hurry. Take your time. You need to let this person know why you are ending the relationship, while you are breaking up with them over text. If you can't face them in person, one on one, let them know that in the text. Let them know that you're breaking up with them over text because it is the best thing for you to do. Let them know that the relationship just wasn't working out for you anymore, and give them reasons why you think so. Don't keep them guessing, because if you do that, it would hurt them even more. If you are a nice person, which I believe that you are, you want to make the breakup easier for them, okay? Because trust me, breakups are not easy at all, even for the strongest people. They are not, okay? I did a video titled How to Get Over a Breakup. You can check out the video right here, alright? It would help a whole lot. State your reason for breaking up with them so that your soon to be ex will understand where you're coming from and why you have decided to take that decision. The fifth tip on how to break up with someone over text is to not hit the send button unless you are very sure about the breakup. Don't send that text just because you are angry. No. As a matter of fact, after composing the text, you should let it be. Just take a break, alright? Go do something else because you might change your mind afterward. You might. So don't be in a hurry, okay? You need to be very sure. Think it through. Sleep over it before you send that text, because once you send it, you can't take it back, and that person will have it as evidence against you that you broke up with them. It is different from saying it, from verbally breaking up with someone, all right? They don't have any evidence, but with a text, it would always be there. Even if you change your mind tomorrow and you guys get back together, that text will always be there if they don't delete it, and they could use it to blackmail you or guilt trip you in your relationship going forward. So you don't want to give them that power over you. Don't send that text unless you are very sure about it. And if truly you've thought about it and you feel like it's the best thing for you to do, then you can go ahead and send it. Why put yourself in a difficult situation by meeting them one on one and doing it in person when you can just do it over a text? Ensure that you pick the right time, choose your words carefully, be firm but respectful, state your reason for the breakup, and don't hit the send button unless you are very sure about breaking up with them. Because if you do and then you change your mind afterward, trust me, they might hold it against you for a very long time. I did a video titled Why Closure is the Biggest Scam ever. That video is a must watch. I mean, closure is overrated, and you need to watch that video to find out just why. The video is right here. My name is Chris. As I said earlier, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Take a look around my channel. I promise you, you will find lots of other interesting videos. It was nice talking to you in this one. See you in the next one.